The rumble of my boxer engine beneath me is the heartbeat of this journey. I'm Jess, a 30-something-year-old motorcyclist hailing from Ohio, and today I document my maiden voyage riding the famed Cherohala Skyway. A winding ribbon of asphalt draped across the Appalachian Mountains in its full autumn glory. Well, good morning and welcome to my very first stop on the Cherohala Skyway. I'm currently in Robbinsville, North Carolina right now, and I'm about to ride my beautiful R18 bagger for the very first time on the Cherohala Skyway. I love that as soon as I actually turn off the camera, everybody leaves. If y'all think YouTubing is easy, it's just awkward. So if you guys have never heard of the Cherohala Skyway, it is a beautiful scenic byway that runs a little over 40 miles through North Carolina and Tennessee. It took over 30 years to complete and cost $100 million. I have ridden the Tail of the Dragon, I have ridden Needles Highway, Iron Mountain Road. I've ridden a lot of very famous roads in the country, and so many people that I've spoken with have said Cherohala is probably their most favorite road to ride because of the sweeping, beautiful corners, as you can see here, and the stunning scenery. And of course, we are climbing over the Blue Ridge Mountains and, the Smoky Mountains and stuff like that. So lots of elevation changes. It got the name Cherohala because it goes through the Cherokee and Nantahala, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing those right, national forests. So we got multiple national forests on this trip and beautiful, beautiful scenery. The colors explode around me as if the trees are ablaze with the spirit of the season. Reds, golds, and oranges paint a mesmerizing canvas, each curve revealing a new masterpiece. The scent of crisp autumn air fills my helmet, a perfume of nature's grand finale before winter's hush.
In the garden room, wings are beating, baby, me and you.
The sunlight filters through the foliage, casting a warm glow on the asphalt ahead. It's not just a ride, it's a dance with the undulating landscape, a conversation with every twist and turn. The mountains cradle me, and the motorcycle becomes an extension of my very being.
All through the stages, both becoming seen into.
Hey buddies. I forgot people don't wave back at you when you're on popular motorcycle roads. I did forget that. I just like to wave at everybody because I'm happy. Oh, that's snow! That is snow! It did snow up here. Yep, it's cold. It's actually very unseasonable for this time of the year. I mean, nothing's unheard of, but the year that I'm filming this, we did have an El Nino, and so the summer was just brutal, absolutely devastatingly hot in certain parts of the country. And then they're claiming we're gonna have an awful winter. So I'm just not looking forward to that, but the fact that we're in mid-October and it's already been pretty unseasonably cold and snowy in the Appalachian Mountains is, well, I mean, I'm no farmer's almanac, but I do got a big lady brain I use sometimes. Yeah, I'm ready to get back down in elevation so I can find those pretty red leaves again.
Pulling over to an overlook, I am greeted by a panorama that steals my breath.
Holy moly. Yep, that's pretty incredible.
Valleys embrace one another, their beauty only heightened by the patchwork quilt of autumn colors below. The Cherohala Skyway, in its peak autumn dress, whispers tales to those who've ridden before, inviting me to become a part of its storied history. This is exactly what I was hoping to find up here. Wow. I just looked at my maps to see how far we were, and I just realized this, like pretty much that tree, that's Tennessee. So we're already at the Tennessee and North Carolina state line. As I rev the engine and continue my pilgrimage, the symphony of the wind, the engine's melody, and the rustle of leaves combine to create a soundtrack unique to this moment. Ohio may be my home, but today, the Cherohala Skyway is my sanctuary, a canvas where every twist and turn paints a chapter in my journey. I know that the experience will linger, etched in the curves of my memory like tire tracks on the Cherohala asphalt.
So, based on how popular that little pull-off spot was, it seems like should be heading back down the mountain here soon. Alright, you gotta do me a favor. If you've been enjoying looking at this beautiful fall foliage, it costs you guys absolutely nothing to watch these videos, but I work real hard to try to make these for you. So if you haven't done so yet, if you could consider subscribing to the channel, that would mean the world to me, and it would give me more opportunities to continue traveling and making this free content for you guys. What are all these little white things for? Am I missing something? Oh, is that like a warning? Like, okay, you're going down a steep hill, it's gonna get sharp. 20 mph, huh? Ooh, that looks pretty. Another photo stop. The downside about this is that it's so harsh. The sun is so bright right now, so a lot of the photos just don't look as good as they could. You know what I'm saying? I'm a poet and didn't know it. So, as I mentioned, I started in Robbinsville, North Carolina. I am heading over to Tellico Plains, and I've heard from many people that there are some good lunch spots over there, and I'm definitely getting hungry. So that sounds like a great end to this ride. And now the funny thing is you know, these passes, they're kind of one way, not one way, you know, you can go there and you come back. I gotta get back to Robbinsville, so I'm trying to figure out which way I want to come all the way back to the little town that I'm staying in, if I want to come all the way back the Cherohala Skyway, or if I want to find a different ride. And ironically, the different ride that I would need to take to get back to where I'm staying is the Tail of the Dragon. And I don't know, it's the middle of the week, it's a Wednesday. It was like quite literally exactly 2 years ago that I did this ride, so it's just a little ironic that that's what we're coming up on again. But I also found out that if I want to head back home, which I will, I have to take the Dragon to get back to I-75. So I'm like, do I really want to ride the Dragon twice while I'm here, or do I want to find some alternative roads and explore different areas that I've never seen before? And truth be told, that sounds way better. But I don't know if there's like a more southern route I could take instead of taking the Skyway again, but who knows? This is lovely. I might really want to ride back through here. Well, I think I can definitely say I think the Tennessee side of the Cherohala Skyway so far has been very scenic, very beautiful, you know, sprawling rocks, gorgeous trees, and the roads are a bit more windy and they change in elevation a bit more. Okay, so I have this giant map here, and I know it's going to be very hard So for example, this is the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Here is the Tennessee and North Carolina line. Where is it? So Robbinsville, right here, this is where I was staying last night. And this is the Cherohala Skyway. So we are probably somewhere in this area, and we are heading to Tellico Plains. So if I want to get back to Robbinsville, I'm going to have to, there's just no, like, you have to go back this way, or you have to go all the way up here and then back down, and then the Tail of the Dragon, and then all the way back down 129. So I guess it just depends on how long we stay out. So let's keep riding. The leaves are really falling now. Oh man, it's amazing to think that they built this road. I think that's probably the most incredible thing to me is I really take for granted, oh, this must be this was the section they just rebuilt. Oh, it's lovely. Good job, Tennessee Department of Transportation. I don't know if this is considered a Department of Transportation or if it's a privately funded thing, but oh, yeah, the leaves are definitely falling. Luckily they ain't wet. But I take so much beautiful riding for granted, to think of the amount of work that went into laying these out, carving out the road, laying down the asphalt, maintaining the road, and this is definitely probably one of the most beautiful roads I've ever been on. And that's nothing new. I'm not trying to shock anybody by saying that, but it depends on the type of rider you are. And me being a more laid-back cruiser rider, this was definitely lovely.
Well, I just pulled over at this really cute little scenic overlook. It's not like scenic as in off in a distance, but it's right next to this gorgeous babbling brook. I do believe I've been on the road for almost 2 hours now, so my tummy's growling. It's officially time to find some lunch.
So I do believe we are ending the first run through. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go back, but we're heading into Tellico Plains now. I'm heading to a place called Ironworks Grill. If you have the word grill in the name of your restaurant, I just don't think it can be bad. Oh, wow. Gosh. Cool rock formations. Water's such an amazing force. Tellico River Overlook. I've been overlooking. It's gorgeous. Thank you. Leaving Cherokee National Forest. 2 national forests, 1 day, beautiful roads, and we ain't done yet. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Oh my gosh. Where are we heading next? Welcome to Tellico Plains. Yep, I'd say this place is poppin'. Oh, there's a Cherohala Harley Davidson. I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm gonna have to go in there. Don't mind if I do. This place looks super cool. Ironworks Grill on the river. Definitely biker friendly.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light
So it is a little loud. Sorry if it's you can't really hear me, but it is a Wednesday afternoon and this place is packed. So definitely a good sign. The food absolutely looks amazing, and the owner, Steve, actually came out and took my order because the waitresses are doing such an amazing job running around helping everybody. So I didn't get into the most scenic spot because I was just really hungry and wanted to grab a bite to eat, but I'm going to show you around this really cool restaurant.
Easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Hello, handsome boy. Hello, handsome boy. You are just so happy. Yes, you are. Look at you. Oh my goodness, look at you.
Whew, okay, well, Ironworks Grill on the river. You know they did a good job when I can barely zip up my riding gear. Yeah, well, it is a little after 3:30 p.m. It should take me about an hour and 17 minutes to re-ride the Cherohala Skyway. And of course, I want to continue to pull over and look at things and take pictures, so it's going to take me a lot longer than that. And I don't want to get back after dark, so it's time to digest, just another cute dog, and hop on the bike and head back over into Robbinsville, North Carolina.
Oh, awesome. You don't see those around very much anymore. All right. 52.5 miles on the odometer. We should have plenty of gas to get us back. Oh, that's a big no thank you. Stunning. I will say, okay, Mr. Minivan, are you okay? Why are you going so slow? You have me concerned. I will say, I feel like the Tennessee half of the Skyway was significantly less colorful than the North Carolina half, so you know what that means. We are lower in elevation. Okay, notice to motorcycles, 5,000 feet of elevation, 20-mile-an-hour turns for the next 18 miles. But look at this view. Wow. I am quite literally on top of these mountains right now. So I think the most enjoyable thing about today is I've really had the road all to myself, which personally I need that. If I have people following behind me and I think I'm going too slow or ruining their time, it'll ruin my time. So definitely have been very much enjoying the solidarity of this gorgeous, gorgeous road. After, you know, having a bite to eat and just being able to like chill and sit down for a little bit, the ride back through the Skyway definitely feels much more enjoyable. So I guess if I had to tell you guys anything, it's have a good breakfast. You know, if you're going to do this in the morning, have a good breakfast, you know, take it easy and don't push yourself too hard. I always seem to have more riding anxiety in the morning. It really is wonderful to see so many different kinds of motorcycles out here, though. I mean, I have been seeing every kind of motorcycle on this little 4 or 5 hour day of riding, and it just makes me so happy. You know, I live in Ohio, I live in Harley country, but being down here in the mountains where it's very, very motorcycle friendly, like these roads are beautiful, and then seeing all the different kinds of bikes, it's pretty inspiring, I'm not going to lie. Oh yeah, getting back down into the colorful trees. That's what I've been looking for. Okay, so I've ridden the Dragon, I have ridden the Skyway. What other famous road down here in the Great Smoky Mountains should I absolutely take time to ride? Leave a comment down below and let me know, because all of these roads are really word of mouth, you know? Like, especially if you're from out of town. If you're from the area, of course, you ride everything. But if you're not from around here, it's a destination, so we need to plan our trip accordingly.
Okay, well, I rode by this spot this morning and it was packed, to say the least. So on my way back to my hotel, there's nobody here. Let's go check out this view.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders.
I just don't think I could ever get tired of this view. Wow.
And it's all for you.
It's just vast.
For you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you.
Well, my only real goal, remaining goal for the day is I want to find a beautiful scenic overlook like this, where I can get the best selfie I've ever taken of my life with my motorcycle. So it may or may not happen. I'm really not going to hold my breath, but that would make the day so perfect. All right, we got 2 blind corners and I can't hear anything, so let's Jesus take the wheel and hope nobody's coming. Okay. So I think I've officially determined that the Cherohala Skyway is probably, most definitely, my favorite scenic road that I have ever been on, a scenic byway. And that's, I don't know, so far, I guess, you guys, because I really haven't been on that many scenic byways to begin with, but this one, just the fact that they took the time to kind of plan out the stops, plan out the scenery, and there's things to do on either end of the byway, which is really important to me. Like, finding that amazing riverfront restaurant was like, I would have had to have trudged through the byway just to get to that alone, because that in itself was a wonderful destination. But the fact that I get to do this on 2 wheels in the meantime, can't complain. Okay, I have one more stop before the end of the video, and that is the Tapaco Lodge. And my favorite thing is, I guess it's not too bad. I don't have to use reverse every single time. All right, Tapaco. Let's go check this place out.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, howling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight.
Yep, okay, this might be my favorite part of the whole day. This place is absolutely amazing. They have a tavern downstairs with an outside bar. Beautiful, beautiful views. So, I didn't even order food because I am still so full from that lunch at the Riverside Grill today. So, if you have not been to this part of the country, you should come. This is absolutely amazing. And just look, they cater to motorcyclists like nothing I've ever seen before. So do me a favor, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, because we have a lot more 2-wheel adventures coming up. And I really, really hope you enjoyed the Cherohala Skyway with me. It was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, because I will never get to relive my first time ever again. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, you guys be good, and I'll see you later.
Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts, there's a